Evening from Nigeria, everyone. I want to begin this short broadcast by congratulating Nnamdi Kanu on his victory at the appeal court. So, Nnamdi Kanu will be released any moment soon. But do not forget that we are dealing with Nigeria government under a civilian regime. Take note. Civilian regime of Muhammadu Buhari, and the experience is still there in the sense that excuse me, even when the court said the court should release Sowore, we fought, we did everything possible, and the DSS still failed to release Sowore after all the efforts, fights, including for the first time in their own history. They had never seen it before. We had to mobilize comrades, elderly women, to the gates of the SSS in Abuja. They had never seen that type before. The SSS trembled, they were shocked. They had to release him. They released Sowore for us, not because the courts pronounced it alone or only, but because people rose to want to effect the release after court pronouncement. And by the time they released him, the next day was the next adjournment day in court. They still came for him again. And in the presence of the judge, they still abducted him and took him back again. So that it does not like they disobeyed the courts. Some of you who are abroad or who are only watching online and learning from online how things work in Nigeria, welcome. It is the same idea that ASU wanted to apply as advised by Sowore has had a lot of experiences with Nigeria judiciary and is putting a lot of people through underneath, but he's not telling you openly that he's doing it for them. You know why? I'll give you an instance. When court told ASU to resume, ASU decided, okay, based on tip-off, we'll resume so that it doesn't look like we are contemptuous of the courts. We will resume, but we will immediately announce another strike so that the order of the court has been obeyed, but there's another issue and we want to go back and on another strike. So you have to go to another court and obtain another judgment to compel us to resume. Do you understand it? It is what it is in Nigeria. It's a jungle. After Sowore was released, as I speak with you right now, his passport is still with the SSS, the DSS, as you like to call it. Okay? His passport is still with them. So that passport that is still with them, as I speak with you, has even expired in their hand. You understand what I'm saying? This passport, make I speak pidgin because not be all Nigerians even most people will go school no understand English. Sowore passport wey dey this hand don't even export their hand. You know, no give them. Despite say court say release them, give everything, they no still. It don't expire for their hand, they no give them. That is to say, even before we even be able to secure a release, we gas drag them. You know, Nigeria na country where we say court go don't declare, but you go still need to fight to execute the court verdict, court pronouncement. Now the kind of country who they. I've congratulated Nnamdi Kanu, and I'm still doing it. I'm only preparing the minds of all of us who want to make sure that this man is free. While Boko Haram, we don't want to see a situation where they continue to hold Nnamdi Kanu. When Boko Haram, bandits, herdsmen, and all of them are working freely, we don't want to see it. But you know what? I do not hope they want to play the same game they played on Shore that made us do all those things we did to force them to release him to us. I don't want to hope. I want to hope that they don't do the same thing to Nnamdi Kanu for a reason. They did to Shore because Buhari was still at his peak. He was still in his prime. His regime, his civilian regime was still at its prime. I understand that. But now, the Buhari regime is already on its way out. So, it has nothing to prove anymore. It has nothing to secure anymore. All of those things they were doing before was about regime security. They want to make sure that the regime finishes, Buhari finishes or completes its regime. So keep anybody that would disturb his administration or regime, keep all of them in prison or behind bars. That's what they were trying to do all this while. But now it's already on its way out. So I don't expect the SSS. You are watching me, I know you are on my channel. I don't expect you to play this prank or this game again, like you did that we had to mobilize people to come and secure Shore's release, to come and effect Shore's release. Shouldn't be doing that again now on Nnamdi Kanu. Release the man immediately. Okay? So that is to commence this broadcast. I'm supposed to have a guest. Let me see if he's already at home or almost home or somewhere is safe to pull up. We are now moving to, let me message him to come on. I want to have, excuse me. You see to my other side here, the Objectv presidential campaign official spokesperson's graphics that was released earlier today and has been trending. 3 of these persons are persons I have been relating with from time to time. Daily Faro team is my person. Dr. Yunus Atanko is my person. Kenneth Okonkwo is my person. I've hosted all of them, all those 3 on my channel before now. Okay. Someone is saying the network is bad. Can you hear me? Is it the network or something else? Someone says the network is bad. Is the network bad? If it is good on your side, please let me know so that I can continue, or whether I should check something to tweak, please. So let me continue while I'm waiting for confirmation. Okay, people say we can hear it. It's okay, we can hear it's good. Okay. Thank you for confirming. So let me continue. All right. So I want to respond or talk quickly about Peter Obi's campaign list. There was this video, and I'll play quickly before we continue. Okay, thank you all for confirming. Thank you all. If any issue comes up, please let me write in time. Now, most of you are aware of NSAS. There was this military general who came to say the video evidences presented at the Lagos Judicial Panel of Inquiry on Police Brutality were all false as far as Lekki shooting was concerned. His name is General John Eneche. Now, there was news that filtered earlier today, news item that says the Major General is part of Peter Obi's Labour Party presidential campaign committee. And that's exactly why I want one of them to join us today to confirm it or otherwise. I've spoken with them personally, but I don't want to say what they said to me. So I will want to have one of them. Dele Faro to me personally told me he doesn't want to talk about it for now. So he told me, Shegun, I'm talking to you as one-on-one and I'm not granting you interview for now. I tried to speak with Kenneth Okonkwo. He didn't pick up on WhatsApp. And I reached out to Dr. Eunice Tanko. He said he's driving, but he will be willing to address it. And that when I'm ready, I should let him know. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay. But while we're waiting for him to respond, I wanted to hear what this video is.
If there was any...
That person you see there is General John Eneche. Dr. Yunus Tanko, we are waiting for you to join us online now. Okay. Are you available? Okay, I already sent you a link. Kindly use the link to come in, please.
Oh, okay.
All right, thank you so much.
All right.
So I'm expecting Dr. Yunus Tanko to join us shortly now. I hope he's able to. I hope he finds a safe place to pull up and talk to us. So this video you're about to see now is video of the general who came to testify at the Lekki Ensus Judicial Panel of Inquiry. And he said those things he saw were Photoshop, that they were not true or real. Okay. And news filtered earlier today that he has now been appointed as member of campaign council for Peter Obi, Mr. Peter Obi, and the Labour Party. So there were reactions. So we decided to clear the hair. Okay. So, but let's hear what he had to say so that we can all be on the same page before we even move on at all. So listen to what he said, his submission at the Lagos State Judicial Panel of Inquiry on Police Brutality.
Anything, if it is true. Why am I saying if it is true? Because up to this morning before I came here, I even got analysts, people that have analyzed the various videos that were cropped, that what we call it, that we are Photoshop put together. If not because I'm not permitted, I will forward it to it. I can forward it to you, send it to them. People who took interest.
Excuse me. Apologies. Now, you see, before this particular video, there was also reaction. There were also reactions to the people who surround Mr. Peter Obi at the Labour Party level. Do not forget that Mr. Peter Obi joined the Labour Party on 7th of May and became the candidate on 10th of May, just space of 3 days. So there were people who were reacting here and there, left, right, center. In addition to that, people are also curious about the role the vice presidential placeholder, Dr. Donyo Okoko, is playing within, and other members of the party who are also from the PDP. Do not forget that Dr. Donyo Okoko is one of those who were tried for corruption after Jonathan left office. The Dasuki Gate, the Siani Gate, and all of that. Dr. Donyo Okoko was also listed among. In fact, there was a 55-count charge against him at the EFCC. EFCC is not a standard formality anymore, even if EFCC clears you in this country. So there were reactions, there were curiosities, and that's exactly why um, this all this became issues at the time. I don't want to be the one to say anything. That's why I'm looking to have one of them talk to us. Let me try to get Dr. Yunus Atanko to come in again. One moment. I'll be right back. Let's just have a break. Let's have a short break. Somebody is knocking on my gate. Let's have a short. I'll be right back. Do not go away, please.
Are you concerned about your electricity bills being on the rise? Does the constant power outage drive you crazy? Wait, what if I told you there was a place you could live in Nigeria where you would never have to pay electricity bills ever again? A home where you can enjoy uninterrupted power supply, no generator noise, poisonous fumes, and all of the wahala that comes with powering your homes through generators. A home that helps you cut down the cost of living by converting your waste into renewable energy while providing you with cooking gas through a biodigester, waste management, and put in place. Now, imagine owning a smart ready home in a prestigious beachfront estate in Lagos where the never-ending ambience, breeze, and view of the ocean keeps you connected to nature. This and more is what the all-new super affordable Quantum Brick Estate offers. Quantum Brick Estate Phase 2, Lakwe Beachfront, Lagos is Nigeria's first 100% hybrid renewable green energy off-grid estate. Built with laterite bricks which have been proven to be 10 times stronger and more durable than regular cement blocks. Laterite bricks are fireproof, soundproof, and bulletproof, hence providing extra security to lives and property within the estate. So, what are you waiting for when you can get a 3-bedroom terrace starting from 40 million naira only and a 4-bedroom semi-detached starting from 48 million naira only via our ongoing off-plan sales? All of our homes come fully finished and furnished with inclusion of appliances such as gas cooker, refrigerator, microwave oven, washing machine, heat extractor, to mention a few. Other facilities include ball court, swimming pool, children playground, fitness gym, fire alarm, hydrants and extinguishers, and a fire truck within the estate, CCTV and 24/7 security guards, estate clinic and ambulances on standby, grocery store, centralized water treatment reservoir, and many more. Secure a home out of the ordinary in Nigeria's first 100% hybrid renewable green energy off-grid estate, now selling out fast. For inquiries and further details or to schedule a site inspection, please visit our website on happyhomes.com or call or send a WhatsApp message to 0806 558 2739 for more details. Quantum Brick Estate, a product of Happy Homes. Live green, live well, preserve.
Sorry about that. So welcome back, everybody. So we were talking about let me check with Dr. Yunus Atanko if he's ready again. If he's not, well, we just to continue to give our analysis. Well, I would not want to talk about too many things. I just want us to look at things that are important to us. One of them is, if we are all looking for change, what kind of change are we looking for? Is it the type of change we had in 2015, where politicians were just using us and riding on our emotions, looking for a change, wherefore they had to regroup, and the moment they secured power, they went back to their in fact, everybody believed that a major general, Muhammadu Buhari, was going to pull the string, anti-corruption. He will fight this, he will fight that to the end. Everybody followed, a lot of people. But guess what? You all know the outcome. In fact, people believe that Buhari's regime is even more corrupt than the previous administration. I used to watch the regime for Buhari, administration for Jonathan, because people believed that a former military man was going to be more disciplinary, and use iron hand to hold terrorists. Instead, what do we have? We now have not just terrorists, we have variants, bandits, herdsmen, all sort of names, kidnappers, everything. Okay. And what about corruption? Anti-corruption fight he said he was bringing. What did we have? Another phony scenario. So a lot of people are so angry about it. So if we have not learned from experience, it is then we will believe that one person will still be in the midst of all these people regrouping again, and we will expect him to change it. And that one person was not even a one-time general. And he has already told you he's not going after corrupt people, that he will not be locking up shop to go after. But that's not even my interest. I don't want to be the one to speak what they are to say. But if I'm not able to get Dr. Tanko, here is the information I will just have to pass to you. For now, that image you see, are you available, Dr. Tanko? We've been trying to reach you.
Is it the same WhatsApp or did you send me a message now?
Yes, the same link I sent you there. Can you hear me, sir? The same link, that link on your WhatsApp. Can you hear me?
On this particular line?
Yes. Just check your WhatsApp. The link I pointed to, yeah.
That thing is dangerous. If they go best for that,
I guess it's in another meeting, but let's keep hoping he will join. If he doesn't join, I'll just pass the message I have to pass to you. Until then, let me play you something. Should I not? Okay, I'll hold on. Okay, let's continue. Let me just continue this way. Some of you saw. Okay, I already played that.
If there was any, if it is true, why am I saying if it is true? Because up to this morning before I came here, I even got analysts, people that have analyzed the various videos that we are cropped, that what we call it, that we are Photoshop put together. If not because I'm not permitted, I would have forwarded it to it. I can send it to them.
Do you know what this reminds me of? How many of you know Al Mustafa? Al Mustafa is still today. He's also a presidential candidate, by the way. Till today, is using the excuse that because he was in the military, it was his duty to obey the last command. Today, he's a presidential candidate. He's also contesting to be your president. This man is also now one of those campaigning for a candidate. Guess what? They will never apologize for what they did. They will tell you they did the right thing. Because as far as the military is concerned, they must obey the last order. They were not themselves. They were not the ones responsible for themselves that moment they are in that uniform. They were meant to obey whatever. Conscience is not useful once they wear that uniform. Personal opinion is not useful once they wear that uniform. Just obey the last order. Even if the person giving the order as a superior is a terrorist. Yes, that's exactly why I want to bring Bidi Kenny. This is exactly why I want to bring one of them on to address it live for us. But I guess all of them have been busy. You know, the news that they have this man on board, despite other news items that also affect the list. That list and the way we have made noise about it since morning and confronted them, challenged them, is why they are still, as we speak right now, they have all been busy working on that list. Personally, Dr. Yunusa Tanko told me that they already re-updated the list since all of us have been making noise about it. So I understand they are listening to all of us. So you can't just sit down and be saying, I read a lot of comments when we first announced on Instagram and Facebook that look at the lists of people. You see, we are conscious people. We don't just look at list and just go to bed. No, we investigate each person. That's why we're able to detect. Do you understand it? So before you abuse us, appreciate and credit us that we are thinking, we are working. Do you know that when we first released it, some people already commented that it doesn't matter, it's not the one we are voting, it is Peter Obi we are voting, so whoever comes on board does not matter. Really, it does not matter. But whoever goes on board for Tinubu and others matters. You will attack Joke Silva, you will attack everybody. That double standard, that hypocrisy is what I hate. It's not good for all. It's not even good for your health. It's not good for your sanity. And it's not good for your children to learn the same thing, because it will affect the next generation that they mix with. It will affect them. So please stop saying what you're saying. We are showing you that this thing will affect. It's not good. You are saying it doesn't matter because he's your candidate. But if it is another person's candidate, you will attack Joke Silva, you will attack everybody, you will attack all of them, you will attack Jack Oze, you will say their page, their hungry names, you call them names. But when it is your turn, even when it is more grievous, you say, Shebi is not the one we are voting for. Did Baptists tell you they are voting for Joke Silva or Jack Oze or any of the people supporting them? Why this double standard? And you want a better country, or you want your selfish interest? No, let's be factual. Do you want a better country, or you want a selfish interest? It's time we have to start looking at ourselves in the face. It's no longer about the people in government or the people represent. It's now about you and me, you and me. What are we asking for? If not because, we started looking in the list and we are probing, who is this person? Who is that person? Of course, there are so many things that raised questions. We didn't look at all of them. But the ones that raised the most questions, we decided to raise it. And I saw comments like, it doesn't matter. Even if Abacha or Babangida campaigns for Peter Obi, what matters is that they are not the ones we are voting. It is Peter Obi we are voting. Why do you want to be a blind supporter? Why be a blind supporter? Why? I think I now have Dr. Yunusa Tanko. Let me see if I can bring him in. Hello, can you hear me, Dr. Tanko? 1 second. My laptop is almost going off. Let me see if I can plug it to my inverter. Hello, Dr. Tanko, can you hear me? Oh, it's network. Wow, sorry. Can you hear me, Dr. Tanko? Hello, Dr. Tanko. I can see the network strength is terrible. I understand. the Nigeria, even me, I don't subscribe to like 3 different networks before coming online now. It's showing terrible red. The network signal on the side is showing terrible red. I'm not sure we can have it. So let's not. I'm not sure we can have it. Let's not bother. And it's not for tonight. My laptop is going off. I'm trying to power up my inverter, and it's my mini inverter, and it makes a lot of noise. Too many problems in Nigeria. At any rate, what I'm saying is this very simple thing. We need to be sure what we want, so that we are not just talking anyhow, so that we don't have another Buhari. We must be sure what we really want. Be sure what you are asking for. And all of you have your respective opinions and all of that, but it's okay. I just want you to go and sit back and think again. It is not about Obi. It is about all of us. It's about the people he surrounds himself with and the kind or the quality of governance we will have. How many of you saw the picture of the one oil well that they plugged so many holes to, so many holes and pipes, individual holes and pipes, more than that of the government itself? We don't want to talk about it because you are not talking. I've not seen any one of you commenting about it. You don't want to talk about. Perhaps some of you are benefiting. See, I see a lot of people sit down abroad. They sit abroad and they're saying to people, it is Ashiwaju, it is Awalokon. You support your fellow Yoruba, support your fellow Igbo, support this, support that. How are we doing this? You sit down abroad, you are impressing on people's minds to support what will not work for them because you are in your own safety abroad. I do not like it. I do not like. I detest it. I so detest it. Some sit down in their comfort abroad. I think I have Dr. Yunus Tanko. Dr. Tanko, can you hear me? Tanko. I can see you. I understand you have network issue. Uploading strength is slow. Hello, sir. I'm so sorry. I understand,
Who took interest?
But at any rate, if we can have him, we'll do another time, definitely. I think he just got home because I can see him already settled. But he's unable to. Dr. Yusa Tanko is the second person you see on top row, second column there. So, first row, second column, first row, loke, the second person, loke. Because some people don't really understand English as much. My laptop battery is already warning me, so I gotta go off. But let me just drop my parting word. Now, wetin you do for your country, na the result you will see. And wetin you do for yourself as the next generation, and your next generation will get. If you condemn one act in one candidate, and you defend the same act in your own preferred candidate, you are not sincere. It's called hypocrisy. Okay? It's called hypocrisy. I have hosted Dr. Kenneth Okonkwo on my channel for a few times. And I saw the way he spoke passionately about Buhari and the APC. And I'm surprised that suddenly it switched for me overnight. It just switched. I've been trying to engage in since then. He's been avoiding Pachi, and I understand it, but I will still get it. It's my person. I we you know, and I understand. Yes, he has given a few points to Sheun on channels and all that, but I understand. But what I'm saying is stop the hypocrisy, guys. The people who are on this team are already working to make sure that this thing doesn't fly and it doesn't affect or dent them. Most of them have integrity and they want to protect it. Some of the people on this team have integrity they want to protect. So they are working tooth and nail to make sure that if it is to get the general out of the list or get anybody we complain about out of the list, they will try to do it. But you are there still defending it. You we know the committee, you know the anything. They try defend them. Why? Why are you like that? How are you therefore different from Buharists? People who defend Buhari's wrongs just because they supported him to win. They are not in any committee, they are not in anything. But just because they want to continue to feel justified. You have abused all those people, but you are doing the same thing. You are committing the same thing now. So how are we therefore sure that if we support this your man, we will be different from 2015 incidents in history or accident of history? Because a lot of scholars still believe Buhari is an accident of history. And that we have never had a real president in the real sense of it. We have only had accidents of history till now. And you're about to bring on another one because you don't want him screened. You don't want us to ask questions. You don't want to change things for him. You just want him to. And you are abusing Tinubu, you are abusing Atiku, you are abusing Babangida, you are abusing Obasanjo, you have abused all of those people. But the moment Obi goes to greet them, they have become elder statesmen. You no longer abuse them. It is only whoever doesn't support Obi that is not patriotic. Who designed that rule? No, who designed it? Think. Except you want to support him alone and let all of us leave him and start exposing him, then that's what you want. Then he will win on his own and by you, Abi. Oh yeah, go on. I said I'm not interested in Tinubu Atiku because they are the people who support this APC and PDP. I said I'm not interested. Tinubu, I don't have a problem with him, but he's too old. We don't want another Buhari. But you are packaging another young Buhari by lying on his behalf. Why? All the lies that were used to package Buhari, you are repeating it now for Peter Obi. Why? And you are trying to correct these things. You are abusing anybody who tries to correct it. You are abusing everybody who tries to correct it. What's wrong with you? Is it your country alone? Are we also not here? In fact, most of you who are doing these things are not even in the country. We are the ones suffering it. You be your own safe abroad. It's wrong now. Very wrong. You be your own safe abroad, defending what is wrong. We are trying to correct it. You are abusing us. Nobody will go suffer them. So we should not talk. Is it contesting to be the Obi of Onitsha, or the chairman of your local government, or the governor of your state all over again? No. It's contesting to be president of Nigeria, where his decisions and policy actions or whatever are going to affect me and my family. And you say I should not talk. Where did you get that idea from? And you are not even in Nigeria, you are abroad. Or you are in Nigeria, you don't even have PVC. You are only making noise. Some of you broke your PVCs already because you believe Nigeria is a zoo and can never work. Now suddenly Peter Obi came out. You know you can't vote, but you are making noise. And whoever tries to correct it, we want to support this candidate, but we want to look at his program. You are angry. I beg, I not much to say. Dr. Tanko. Can you manage to hear me? Hello? Ah. Anyways, can you hear me? Gentlemen, it is.
Can you hear
Your
me?
net is not cool. I can hear you now. Hello? Ah, oh my. So this country should be better. They're not go agree. They're not go agree. They go to support that north. That north. I'm happy Dr. Tanku is moving away from sentiment. He's supporting Peter Obi because he believes Peter Obi will be better. He's in the north. Can you hear me, Dr. Tanku? Yes, sir. I'm not waiting to do this country again. Anyways, gentlemen and ladies, I gotta go. I'll speak with him privately and I'll write whatever. He already told me his position on the things. I'll write it, post it as texts, and then my laptop is warning me. Final warning. I have to go. So yeah, I understand his network is so bad. So I have to go. Thank you. Excuse me. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll write whatever he tells me. I'll call him private to give me the clear position if he has a press statement to issue and or whatever. He's a spokesperson for the Obidati campaign team. I'll get it and post, and then people can read it. Since it's the network where he is not too good. Thank you so much, everybody, for your attention. I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
Are you concerned about your electricity bills being on the rise? Does the constant power outage drive you crazy? Wait, what if I told you there was a place you could live in Nigeria where you never have to pay electricity bills ever again? A home where you can enjoy uninterrupted power supply, no diesel noise, poisonous fumes, and all of the wahala that comes with powering your homes through generators. A home that helps you cut down the cost of living by converting your waste into renewable energy while providing you with cooking gas through a biodigester waste management system put in place now. Imagine owning a smart ready home in a prestigious beachfront estate in Lagos where the never-ending ambience, breeze, and view of the ocean keeps you connected to nature. This and more is what the all-new super affordable Quantum Brick Estate offers. Quantum Brick Estate Phase 2, Lakwe Beachfront, Lagos is Nigeria's first 100% hybrid renewable green energy off-grid estate. Built with laterite bricks which have been proven to be 10 times stronger and more durable than regular cement blocks. Laterite bricks are fireproof, soundproof, and bulletproof, hence providing extra security to lives and property within the estate. So, what are you waiting for when you can get a 3-bedroom terrace starting from 40 million naira only and a 4-bedroom semi-detached starting from 48 million naira only via our ongoing off-plan sales? All of our homes come fully finished and furnished with inclusion of appliances such as gas cooker, refrigerator, microwave oven, washing machine, heat extractor, to mention a few. Other facilities include ball court, swimming pool, children playground, fitness gym, fire alarm, hydrants and extinguishers, and fire truck within the estate, CCTV and 24/7 security guards, estate clinic and ambulances on standby, grocery store, centralized water treatment reservoir, and many more. Secure a home out of the ordinary in Nigeria's first 100% hybrid renewable green energy off-grid estate, now selling out fast. For inquiries and further details or to schedule a site inspection, please visit our website on habehomes.com or call or send a WhatsApp message to 0806 558 2739 for more details. Quantum